Alright, guys, welcome back to another segment. You know the way we normally do it now. We are always there to give you update that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. The World Cup has ended, so there's no update concerning the World Cup. Rather, there are more celebration after the World Cup. Well, I'm not going to be talking more, though everything I'm going to be saying here is about Chelsea in total. But before I start whatever I want to say, please kindly like our video, share, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel because on this channel, I only give you update that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. All right, let's talk about our previous game before the World Cup kick, kick, kicked off. Our previous matches we played before the World Cup kicked off. We played against Brighton, we played against Arsenal, we played against Newcastle, we played against Dynamo Zagreb, we played against Man City. In all these match that I've mentioned so far, which match that pained you the most that Chelsea lost to? That pained you, say this match pain you, say Chelsea lose this match. Say e pain you well well, say Chelsea lose to these people or to this team. Drop am for the comment section and tell me how e carry pain you. Well, Chelsea, our past 5 games before the World Cup started was very, very poor. Very poor, very bad. It was very bad. So it was bad to the point even people lost interest in watching Chelsea football. If you go to some views, most especially in my countryside here, Nigeria, once if you go to a viewing center, if they are playing Arsenal match, you see the crowd there won't be that much, but it will be much. If they are playing Man City match, just highest 2 or 3 4 people inside the game. If they are playing Liverpool match, the same. But if they are playing Chelsea or Man U, if it's Chelsea that is playing match that evening, you will see the crowd that will be there. And once Chelsea lose that game, you will see the huge disappointment. Everybody, one thing with Chelsea fans, they not just like make their team dey lose, that is all. They no like am at all. It is better they even end draw than for Chelsea to lose against a team they know that Chelsea can beat very well, comfortably. You understand? So our past 5 games before the World Cup was totally rubbish. It was something else. It was nothing to write home about. Do you understand? It was very, very bad. First of all, let me start with this match. Brighton. 4-1. The speculation about Chelsea and Brighton was that Chelsea is supposed to beat Brighton. Chelsea was supposed to beat Brighton. Because everybody was saying, yes, this is Graham Potter's former club. Yes, he knows what they are playing. He will have to, as in, he go like poke nose, tell them, say, okay, if you want to beat this team, this is what you will do. This is what you will do to beat these people. Or this is what I will do as a coach. Then I'll tell you what to do on the pitch so that you can win these people. Instead, we go Brighton home, then trash us like small pikin. They beat us like small pikin. I was that game, only that match alone made me, I almost hated Graham Potter. But I just say, well, let us just give him a chance that he's just coming new into the club. Say never coach big club like that before. So a lot of differences there between Chelsea and Brighton. You understand? The style of football for Chelsea not be the style of football for Brighton. The format wey they use, the indoor format wey they use for Chelsea no be the same format wey they use for Brighton. So he has to change some certain things and upgrade his sense of memory for him to match on to those kind of fantastic players in Chelsea. You understand? So that match against Brighton, me and dey pray say make we go even get draw with Brighton, but as we lose Brighton match, hey God, my brother, I para. Even the viewing center went to do interview sef, nobody refused to do interview because of they were not just happy. They were not just happy. They were just like, e better if we be draw than for them to trash us. They insulted us. It was more like, shey una don collect our coach now. Una don collect our coach, how far? Una no fit still win us. That was how that match look like to us. We collect on our coach, collect on our assistant, collect most of on our board members for Brighton country, still yet nothing to show for. It was very bad, very, very bad. That aside, the next match was Chelsea versus Arsenal. Normally, Arsenal this season, Arsenal na hot cake this season, no doubt. Arsenal head dey hot. Arsenal is good this season, but I never watch them after the World Cup. I never watch their game after the World Cup, so I can't tell for now. But Arsenal are hot. Me, I'm praying that Arsenal should carry the league this season. I don't know for you guys. Me, I am praying personally that Arsenal should carry they don't try. They should carry the league this season. Me, I know that Arsenal will beat Chelsea. I know. Despite the fact that right from time, Arsenal has always been Chelsea rival club. Na our rivals right from time. But nevertheless, that goal wey, oh God, Cucurella, I no just know wetin dey do that boy. You leave ball wey go defend, go dey hold Martinelli, go dey hold am. You understand? That Arsenal game own no too pay me because me I know that from time I was even saying it that if you are a gambler you don't need to even play Chelsea to beat Arsenal. You don't even need to play both teams score because I know that once it's Arsenal, Chelsea will like to fall back. Grandpota go like fall back to wan like defend. But Arsenal na so dey push am, dey try their luck till they get one. You understand? So Arsenal was kind of painful. Then we played against Dynamo Zagreb in the Champions League. Normally, me I know say we go win. Even though we no bin win the match, even though we did not win the match too, we for still qualify. Anyhow we take, anywhere we wan carry am go, we for still qualify. You understand? But we needed to beat Dynamo Zagreb to prove to them that we are bigger than them. You understand? We needed to beat them. But even when we beat them, say we no beat them well. We go dey win them 2-1. We suppose flog Dynamo Zagreb like 5-0. You understand? Suppose flog them like 5-0, 5 confirm 0. Before we go start to talk any other thing again. If you support what I'm saying, drop your comments. If you think say we suppose flog Dynamo Zagreb 5-0, drop in the comments. If you know say we suppose win them. But still yet, with all those squad, all those players, nothing to show for it. We still go there, go Jones. We still come Stamford Bridge, Jones very well. 2-1, no be still 1-0. That one aside, another one wey pain me, as in this one pain me reach my bone, was Newcastle versus Chelsea. Normally when if you go through my YouTube page, you see one post I made about this match, the review I make about Liverpool, Newcastle and Chelsea. I told you guys that Newcastle normally their minimum goal na 3-0, their maximum na 4-5. If they dey play any club, minimum goal na 3-0, maximum 4-5. And if you check players wey Newcastle sign, no be players wey the names dey loud o. No be players where their names dey loud, but if you see wetin they dey play, if you see the kind of football these boys are playing, we marvel you. They play like people that are hungry. They are hungry for trophy. They are hungry to win. They are hungry for success. Chelsea, we are not hungry for anything, no. All we are hungry for is new contract and money. We are not hungry for anything. The only thing that we are hungry for is pay us money. We go to beach. Aubameyang go wear that thing, wetin they call am, Gucci cloth. Come dressing room, they show Fofana out, check me out. When you check me out for dressing room finish, you come pitch, come dey open leg up and down. Do you understand? I don't know whether Chelsea dey misplace priority for training ground. They go training ground, you go see them for training, they go run up and down, kick ball. When they reach for pitch, all those ball wey they kick for training ground, they cannot even play it on the main pitch against their opponents. Then to end it all, to crown it all, you see Man City, Chelsea, that one own we no need contemplate am. We no need contemplate because number one, if you check the squad wey Man City use for the first half, they no too use their senior boys dem play. But still yet, if you see wetin dem play Chelsea like people wey be say this one we dey use dem warm our leg after World Cup, we use am warm leg. You get me? So our past 5 games so far for Chelsea before the World Cup was very bad, was very poor and very bad. So I just hope that this match against Bournemouth will restore our glory back. Because one thing again is another thing is one thing is that if Chelsea players, they should win that game against Bournemouth, that winning mentality will start stirring up one after the other, will start coming back. But if they lose against Bournemouth, their spirit will be, the thing will dey kill their spirits. And if e dey like that, e go kill the spirit of Todd Boehly for him to be investing in the club more by buying players. You understand? So na the thing be that. So guys, if you have any comment concerning these 5 games that I've called so far, our 5 previous games before the World Cup kicked off, how was it? If you have anything to say concerning these 5 games, drop your comment and analyze it in your own way while I go through your comments. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like the video, share, and also subscribe to this channel. See you.